Okay, so I decided to revise Project 3 based on the feedback I received from Dr. Newmark. On the left side is the original final proposal, and on the right side is the revised proposal. The parts that I highlighted throughout my revised proposal are to show the exact parts that I decided to change. I began my revision by in the highlighted section, I separated my opening paragraph and my inquiry letter so that it's more appealing and usable rather than the wall of text as shown in the original proposal. I then moved down the following questions portion so that it was made more visible. Now in my proposal report, I again separated the second paragraph again to try and avoid the wall of text. In the section highlighted, I cited a source but left out the parenthetical citation at the end in the original proposal. Due to that, I added that in the revised proposal to show the proper citation. In the current situation portion, I also separated the first paragraph into two. I also talked about ways in which my proposal can be beneficial with the bullet points that are listed. But I noticed the point I was trying to emphasize on wasn't really making sense. So I decided to remove the participation bullet and instead state how the amount of attendance at the conference would increase instead, as shown in the first bullet point. Then, in the project plan proposal outline section, I separated the second paragraph into two and fixed some of the incomplete and run-on sentences that I had. I also added hyphens to all the phases, such as in the original proposal I highlighted phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and phase 4. They were unnecessary, so I decided to take them out in the revision. Then in the cost and benefits section, I revised the bullet points listed there and fixed the questions so that they made more sense and better connected to my idea that I was proposing. Then in the conclusion section, I separated the last paragraph and made it into an appropriate ending for the viewer. Finally, I proofread and revised my entire proposal to make sure I didn't have any grammatical errors or unnecessary information. I also noticed that I had some information in my proposal that wasn't making sense towards what I was trying to propose. This caused confusion towards the viewer when reading my proposal. In my original proposal, it seems as though I'm promoting veganism, but what I was trying to do was expand more on the information that the New Mexico Humane Conference has to offer towards other communities. I revised much of my wording in my revised proposal in order to achieve this point. Finally, the idea that I was trying to propose in my proposal was if the New Mexico Humane Conference were to adapt social media accounts, then they could expand their information through multiple social media channels.